Hi, I'm Pete Rosethorn. Got a question for you. What WA-based charity provided 3.5 million meals last year and are looking to provide 5 million meals to hungry families in need this year? I'll tell you who. It's Foodbank, and it's my honour and pleasure to walk you through their brand new headquarters, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. Oh, there he is, the great Greg Hevel.
How are you, Peter?
I'm excellent.
Great to see you.
Look at this. It's
Isn't it?
Foodbank Nirvana.
It's fantastic.
Incredible. I mean, the foyer of the old place, did it have a foyer?
I wouldn't say we had one, no. It wasn't what you would call a foyer.
How long was the build?
About 9 months. It was quite exciting from the first day that we turned soil to that whole process, you know, getting the site works done and then getting the machinery in and all the steel and everything else like that. It was just amazing how it came together and how it came together really, really quickly.
Can't wait to have a look around. Can we start now?
Absolutely. Come on through.
Wow, space everywhere.
Space and natural light. It's one of the things we didn't have in the previous building and we wanted to have in this building. You know, people feel vibrant and they're really excited about coming to work.
Yeah, it's great. So what happens in here?
So the agencies come in here and some of those agencies are feeding 2,000 people and some of them are feeding only just 6.
I like the way there's a nice sort of feel between the office and the warehouse. It seems to connect. It's a bit of a community feel.
It does, that's right. We wanted to maintain that. We had it in the old building, but I think it's time for me to show you through the warehouse. Let's come and have a look.
Can't wait. Oh, wow, that is massive.
A little bit different than what we had before, isn't it? Look at the room.
You arrive, you register and you walk in and ostensibly it's just a giant supermarket. Is this the same as Welshpool?
No, the capacity is a lot bigger. What you're looking at here, the capacity we've got in this racking is exactly what we had in Welshpool. And then out in the warehouse, you'll see that we've got additional stuff, but we've got space to grow. You know, this is the home for the next 30 or 40 years, and we've got a bigger capacity to feed more people, and that was what our aim was.
Where does it all come from?
So the majority of our food comes from retailers, also food manufacturers. We're also very fortunate that we've got great relationships with our growers as well.
Right.
So we're getting a lot of fresh produce and everything else like that from growers in the southwest. And so there's got consistent supply of products. So that nutritional fresh fruit and vegetables is fantastic. But then we get the stuff from the supermarkets and the manufacturers. It's stuff that is close to code, but sometimes it's past its best before date. Can't legally be sold, but we can still on-distribute it to people in need. So we talked about the capacity. We've got capacity over there. We've got further capacity here as well. But we've got area to grow, so we can feed more people.
Oh, look at the cold store.
Fantastic in here. Have a look. Very similar to what we had last time. We've got fruit and veg over here, but we've combined the 2 cool rooms where we've got fruit and veg and our perishable items as well. So it's a really one-stop shop. But the good thing about it is that we've increased the efficiencies for our freezer. So previously you used to open into 40 or 50 degrees, but now we open into 4 degrees here. Have a look at this.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. It's got plenty of room to grow, isn't it? It's huge.
We've got the capacity, and that's what we've done. We've got 500 pallet spaces, but you know, we need it, and this is the future.
Yeah, I can see.
What are you worried about?
I'm not worried about it. Gotta get out of here. I can't take it.
Agencies are on.
They're cold.
Where are you going? Welcome to our BHP training kitchen.
Oh, fantastic. Who are we training?
So, as part of our nutrition training, our Food Sensations program, we're teaching children, community groups, parents about healthy eating.
Have you got other programs?
Yeah, we do. We're very fortunate to be able to offer and run the biggest school breakfast program in Australia. We actually are in currently 432 schools, feeding 17,000 children every week. And then we've also got a Fuel Your Future program, which is very similar to our Food Sensations, but just focusing on our teenagers.
Fantastic. And you also have another commercial kitchen across the hall.
So that's about rescuing food that we can't on-distribute through our agencies, but then more importantly, with volunteers and also assistance from the corporate world, is producing 400-gram meals that we can then produce, freeze down and put them straight on the floor for further distribution through our agencies.
Well, Greg, congratulations on what you've done. It's just magnificent work, mate.
Thanks very much.
Well done to you and your team.
Crossways partners with Foodbank in a range of different ways. First up, we have a community pantry membership system where people on low incomes with healthcare cards or pension cards can actually come and access the food. We would cater for at least 300 odd people a week.
Foodbank service, it's primarily with our grandparent service and with our foster care service, and that is about 500 families a year.
Food Bank has really meant a lot to us as an organisation. They have provided fresh produce for us, some dried ingredients that would help us to cook from.
Great to see Food Bank constantly improving the amount of healthy foods that are available. It's really terrific.
The relationship with Food Bank means that families have more resources of their own that they can spend on other things to benefit the children.
I had an accident myself 12 years ago, and from that just help people out who need it, who suffered quite a lot of accident or got a disability. And it feels really good to see people happy going away with a bag of food, or when I drop in and there's a tension of happiness with the kids.
Without Food Bank, we wouldn't be able to provide our pantry services, we wouldn't be able to make our emergency relief funds go as far.
I think it's the ease of access that people have, and as I said earlier, it's an empowering model for those people. It increases their self-esteem, it makes them feel like they're part of the community, and it's a normalising process for them. Food Bank, keep up the good work.
See, some organisations just make you feel good. Thank you to all the people who assist Food Bank, the volunteers, the sponsors. Imagine a hunger-free Australia. Incredible.